What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle, where we have a raid that we need to fend off. They haven't even landed yet. Oh, it's just one guy. That's not terrible. That's workable, and in fact, it might be a better plan. His name is No-No, the blacksmith. They think we're such a little threat that they just sent the blacksmith after us, although don't underestimate those forearms. He's actually pretty good. He's cold tolerant, which is nice. He's a slowpoke, which sucks. He's got a green thumb, which plays, I guess, he's incapable of anything intellectual, though. I was hoping our first person that would come through that we could capture would potentially be... Oh, I don't know. I was hoping the first person to come through would be some kind of researcher, because that's really what we're lacking right now. Like, we don't have anybody that can do research, which means that our research times are going to be abysmal. They are going to take forever. Luckily, it's not that difficult to stack up people, so it should be easy enough. Let's go ahead and take the furniture. We'll throw in a steel bed over here. We'll corner it up right there. You can rotate things with Q and E if you didn't know. It's pretty easy. It puts it up on screen right there. I really don't know what else to say about it. We need an animal sleeping box so that we can treat our animal if we need to. I would also put in a steel double bed in this room for the lovers. I may corner that up. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Haven't decided. A chunk of spacecraft has fallen and landed nearby. Ooh. You can harvest the chunk of spacecraft for a bunch of metal and machinery if you're having trouble finding some. On metal-poor maps, that's the game's way of balancing and making it so that you don't spontaneously die from a lack of resources. It doesn't give you a lot, don't get me wrong. I think it gives you like maybe 150, 250, I don't know. It's been a while since I harvested a spaceship last. We shouldn't really have to worry about that too much on this map. We seem to be fairly... Well, I mean, our inventory space seems to be pretty ferrous, so we should be alright. If you guys are going to... Bueller. If you guys are going to gather berries, please bring them indoors. Oh, good. She fueled the generator. They're not completely and totally moronic. I actually, for the most part, I'm happy with the AI in this game. It's... You can tell that they've given it a lot of work, and that they do dumb stuff sometimes, but not nearly as often as they do stuff that's stupid in like other games that I've played. So, actually, you go... No. I want you... Yeah, that kind of works. There we go. Scoot you down, scoot you down. You've got the knife, so you wait right there. And as soon as this dude flows through... Oh, the dog got him. Yeah, good job, doggy. Good job. Alright, so let's take all of them. Is the dog injured? Who's injured? Dog's fine. Lumi has been stabbed. She's been cut with a shiv on her left leg. And so let's call this a medical bed for right now. Is Lumi our doctor? Please tell me Lumi's not our doctor. Lumi is not our doctor, so that's good. Whew. I hate it when my doctor gets wounded. It's something that I failed to think about. I failed miserably. We've got only a day or two left. How badly hurt is this guy? Our dog seems pretty pleased with herself. She murdered a fool today. She murdered a fool. Sometimes you gotta murk a fool. It is what it is. Sometimes somebody gotta get voted off the island. I don't make the rules of this Rimworld life, but I adhere to them. Everybody gotta live by the rules out here. Ain't no choice in that regard. Can I get... Who was our healer? Not the geologist. Harley was the healer. She should prioritize healing her because medic is way up on her list. And really all we need to do is we need to get that cut treated so it doesn't get infected. And so there it is. She should bandage up and heal very, very quickly. She's in no pain. She's already back up and ready to go. We'll set that as a prisoner room. Lumi, please go forward. Capture No-No. Because we could definitely use more colonists. The more colonists, the better, although the more hardcore the game gets when you do that. In addition, we need to enable this one to be healed by the good medication, would be my first recommendation. And then, while we're talking about those commendations, I would also say that inside this sleeping station, that the general temptation is to set his prisoner menu to chat and recruit. And that's going to be largely based upon some other things that we get done too. It's based upon how happy he is as a prisoner. If he finds that life with us is better than life with the bandits that he's a part of, then chances are he will convert and come on over. Now, I don't know exactly... We are going to need to treat him, though. Ooh, we got shot in the neck. So what happened to this guy? He got shot 3 times in the torso. He was scratched by the husky. So our husky likes to box. Our husky's actually a little bit of a boxer when he fights. Okay, I got you. Maybe got a little boxer blood in there somewhere. Let's see how well this does right here when she band-aids him. Not too bad. Torso's all good now. Get that guy all patched up and hopefully... Oh, he's got a bruise from being punched or punching. I'm not really sure. This game actually has a pretty complex system for calculating damage and like what happens to characters. And you never really know it unless you start looking at the menus and whatnot. As soon as our power system is up and running, we definitely need to build a few more little structures for people to live inside of too. We've got plenty of wood on hand, so I don't see a problem with that. I will probably start building just some little 7x7s over here. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm going to make it somewhat asymmetrical. Because settlements aren't tended... Well, it depends where you live, in all honesty. It depends where you live. I've got an extra... That's fine, actually. That works out with my asymmetrical thing. When it comes to building buildings... Cities don't tend to be totally symmetrical. There tends to be small human variances based on like the way that the ground moves and stuff like that, whether or not you have an incline or other things to deal with. And so we'll just assume that there's some kind of change over here. Harley, how good are you at chatting people up? As a warden, how good are you? So social skills. I'd like to see these, by the way. I'd like to see these organized by alphabetized. I'd like to see them alphabetized. I would like that a lot. She's actually not very good at it. But, do I have anybody else with good social skills? I don't think I do. Social's weak on her, suspect to say the least. Social skills are alright on her. I think we're better off sticking with Harley, though. Visitors. A group from the Orange Ridge people are visiting the colony. Chances are that they're cavemen. The little guys with the question marks are the ones you can trade with if you really, really want to trade. The cavemen people sometimes have good things. I don't know. Oh, we've got a fire. That's not good. Well, we'll have to keep an eye on that. There's really no way of telling how that's going to burn out or what's going to happen there. I mean, I've had entire chunks of the map, like entire huge circles on fire before. And so that's a little bit of a downer. I don't know if that was from a boom rat or what that was from. But we may have issues. My hope is that it burns out. Ooh, is that warg going to die? Is that warg infected? Oh, he's got to burn. Yeah, so what I think happened is the warg more than likely killed a boom rat or a boomalope over there. And in so doing, caused crazy shit to happen. These should now be drawing power, I think. Have I set up all the conduits properly? Let me have a look at my conduits here. Ah, we have a missing link. See, I knew that number didn't seem right to me. And then we'll throw wooden floors in these for now. Once we have carpeting, we'll redo all this. But there it is. Hope for rain. Hope for rain. Once it starts to creep a little bit closer, I'll think about firefighting on one side versus the other. This will burn out once it hits the wall. But this side and this side I'm a tiny bit concerned about. We actually have a pretty good... So what they do, where I live anyways, they dig fire ditches. So I live in an area where there's lots of fires. And we actually have kind of a natural fire ditch right there, which is pretty good. Assuming that it burns down this right here, we won't have to worry about it too much. Flammability of a wooden wall is probably pretty high, yeah. That's pretty much what I figured. We might rebuild it as stone later on just to see if we can avoid it catching fire, but... Hope for rain, I guess. Hope for rain. Why is my dog sounding so violent right now? Nono does not want to be recruited. However, Nono ate without a table, feeling bad, imprisoned, hot. Is it hot? Oh, yeah, shit, it's 33 degrees Celsius right now. It is downright unpleasant at the moment. Hey, we got the release chance. Good. That means I can now use that dog to run out and attack things if I needed to. I'll warn you, though. Dogs that run out to attack stuff don't tend to last long. It's also a little strange that we haven't put in the beds that I wanted. Go like so. We'll do a little steel table in each room. We will have wooden chairs so that they can have little visitors over. I will attempt to put a standing lamp in each one. We'll also put a lamp in here, a lamp in here, and a lamp in here, so people aren't constantly and consistently dwelling in darkness. It looks like the rain is actively going to put out the flames, so that's really, really good. I don't think we have storage issues right now. We should be all right. They may just have too many crafting jobs ready to go, and so we may just need to wait it out. Either way, I'd like to future-proof a little bit as far as the game is concerned. Good. Strong harvest. That's what I like to see. It's a very, very strong harvest. In addition, I would also recommend, I think kibble makes training easier. So, if we add a bill... No, you make kibble out of meat. That's what it is, I think. Let's make some kibbles. And we'll say until we have 10, possibly? Yeah, it looks like she converts the meat on over. How much that takes, I don't know, but dog kibble would be good. Oh, it gives us 50 kibble. Okay, so yeah, we get a bunch of kibble out of like one processing. And then who does the dog belong to? Where'd the dog run off to? There's Genius. Our ironically named husky. It is bonded with Anna. So Anna Stell. Actually, I can cancel these two. I'm sorry. We'll cancel that. We'll cancel that. And then what we'll do is we'll schedule these for relocation once everybody's not sleeping anymore. We'll schedule them to be relocated inside these buildings, and that should make... It'll let us save a nice little quantity. A nice little quantity of steel. For now, we're completely sealed in. Life is looking good. We probably want to get started with the kill box now. Would be my next inclination. I would also recommend probably mining out some more compacted machinery. Just kind of seeing what's over there, doing a little bit of exploratory mining. And then I would take this as well. Just to see what we could get out. We shouldn't have to worry about collapses right there. It is going to affect mood, though. Anytime you send somebody down into the dungeon to... clean up and, you know, do their thing and mine, they tend to get a little bit upset about it. Even if they have a passion for mining. I've always felt like the passion for mining should override the fact that they're in the mine and that makes them depressed. Because they have a passion for it. They love mining. To them, this is not work. It's fun. Which is why they level up so much quicker at it. But, you know, little things. Little things. That's right. She wasn't terrible at mining, isn't she? And her name is Hermine. She's a girl who mines, and her name is Hermine. I see what you did right there, game. I see what you did. I see what you did. I like it. I like it a lot. So we're going to reinstall... Who's that? That's Anna's bed. We're going to reinstall that in here. That is Harley's bed. Who has a lover? I always forget. Let me have a look here. Anna Stell is her lover. So actually, I would cancel that right there. And I need to prioritize the steel double bed if we can. I know we got people all over the place working on stuff. Let's take Lumi's bed and we'll reinstall it over here. That actually works out pretty well inside of this area. I wonder why they haven't done any of that yet. I'm a little confused by, I mean, I must just have too many. It must go in order or something like that. Just got too many job queues up right now. Have you prioritize working on the steel double bed because that provides a little sleeping space for 2 of our people that otherwise they would not have access to. Yeah, sure. Install a lamp too. Whatever. That's chill. Although I think that is going to overdraw our power right there. I think. Are we overdrawing? No, we still got a little bit left. So for this right here, I will set this as Hermine's and Anna's. And then the next thing that I would want to do is we'll put a animal sleeping box in here. Oh, that's a small one. That's not big enough. We need the cloth animal bed and we don't have any cloth. That's cool. Whatever. We'll sort it out. I mean, a lot of this game is just scheduling things to get done. And then just we'll have this installed down here now. And then we'll have that's already going to be reinstalled right there. That's installed right there. How's your training going? You're at 1 of 2. Rescue training might also be... Wait, what? Yeah, be bonded with Anna. I think. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. Now might be the time to get rid of the boom rat while it's raining. And a lot of the other smaller critters. So if people end up with excess time, I'll not be upset about it. That'll also give them a unique opportunity to raise their skills up a tiny bit for shooting and animal slaying and all that kind of stuff. Killing a tough animal is a great way to get a ton of levels for shooting. Just make sure that it's a docile animal that isn't going to attack you back. Please stop shooting at the thing that's right next to the explosive generator. There we go. You want to kill boom rats when it's raining. And it actually looks like we may have just timed that perfectly. What makes the grass grow, ladies? Blood, blood, blood. And it's true, this cotton over here needs blood in order to grow properly. Tortoise revenge. A tortoise is attacking after being harmed. Other tortoises have also become enraged. No, we've been attacked by a squad of enraged turtles. Alright, everybody. It's turtle battle time. Oh, we got No-No, too, so that's good. Please don't shoot No-No. Bunch of steaming turtles all over our land. Filthy steaming turtles. Die! Be destroyed tonight. I dine on turtle soup. You guys get him? Alright, you guys got him. Do your thing now. We cannot tame said turtle. However, we got No-No, which is pretty badass. That's actually really, really good for us. Solid acquisition right there. So No-No, how come everybody's naked? Like, everybody we've had so far is naked. He's got pants on, though, so at least he's not like... At least his dick ain't in the dirt. I had a friend that used to say, they'd be like, don't get your dick in the dirt. Like, when you would walk away, you'd be like, alright, man, I'll see you later. Like, yep, don't get your dick in the dirt. Like, I don't know. I don't know where he got it from or why he started saying it. He just did. We should actually be able to get some turtle leather here. And if we can get turtle leather... Oh, somebody's having a party. Cool. That'll be fun. The party actually helps out. I forgot to read it. I'm sorry. So Harley successfully recruited No-No. It's kind of like the Final Fantasy equivalent of Go-Go. He's going to be our shapeshifter or whatever. You got to go down inside the worm thing and get eaten. I remember finding that when I was like 11 and just like thinking that was the craziest shit on earth. Like your character got eaten by this big sandworm thing. And the logic you would draw there is that you have to kill him before he eats everybody, right? But then me and my friends say before, we're like, what happens if you let him eat everybody? Turns out he eats everybody, you go into a secret cave, and then you get another character. And that was just like the shit in Final Fantasy VI. That was like life-changingly awesome. We actually might have a surplus of food. A trader from the Brothers community is approaching. They will hang around the colony for a few days before leaving. You may attack them, but this will anger their faction. In general, I probably would not go after things like that. Just, you know, murdering guys, causing large amounts of damage, chaos, decay, all that kind of stuff. She got a bunch of metal out of there. She actually got a really, really good quantity of metal. I'm happy with it. I think there's enemies that can dig now, too, and use, like, explosives to break into your base. I don't recall exactly, but this colony is going really, really well. I'm going to wait until everything's done, and then we're going to make our next kill box, in case you were wondering what we're going to be doing. Kill box will be up next. You really ought to have a solid solution, though. So Anna's sleeping in there. They're coming straight on in. We got Jerbear, we got Maskinen. That guy is obviously Finnish. Wait, we got 2 trade caravans at once? That doesn't seem right. No, it's just heralding their arrival. Doot, 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 doot. It was heralding their arrival. Well, I mean, if anybody wants to go and trade with them and just kind of see what they got going on right now. That guy's name is Voss. You want to know the definition of insanity? A steel military helmet, plasteel helmets, okay. A personal shield would be sexy as hell. Personal shields stop bullets. They're great. You want those. You want those like on everybody just in case like fights kick off. It's usually pretty useful. I can use componentry. Apparently they're animal traders. They've got monkeys, they've got cougars, they've got all kinds of stuff. That'd be badass if we had like a squad of cougars to fight with. Like 7 or 8 cougars that were all combat trained. Bro. A triple rocket launcher for when one rocket launcher just ain't enough. Get the triple rocket launcher, new from Ares. A psychic soothe pulsar. A one-use artifact that gives a temporary mood boost to everybody on the map. An animal pulsar. A social neurotrainer. A nanotech device. It's inserted through the orbit of the eye and puts it in the subject's brain, improving their skills. Ooh, that seems like it would suck. A persona core. I've never seen a lot of this stuff. This is all new to me. A hyper-advanced computer core that houses a human-like artificial intelligence. In its isolated state, it is dormant. If you install it in a proper support structure, it can become a frightening power. I think you need that to rebuild the ship. I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to sell my dog. It doesn't seem like a nice thing to do. It seems like a dick move to sell my dog. It's $600 for a cougar. Monkeys are cheaper, and we could just have a squad of just like, ooh, ah! Just monkeys like running at people, throwing their shit. We could put grenades in their shit so that they just unwillingly like know that they're throwing grenades, and we could just make them have like a, I don't know, a flight sensor or something. That'd be pretty legit. Did I actually trade for that componentry? I don't think that I did. Here, go back over there. I want your components. I would like to take them. If you give me your components, I will probably break them. There we go. Nice little trade to be had. Cool. That belongs to Harley. Hermine and Anna are using that one. That's moving over to there. Pretty soon this should be like somebody else's own personal room. I would like to build... Yeah, those batteries should fill up quick now that we got solar energy. They should fill up real quick. I like the music. We got like jungle music right now. That's pretty legit. What does that guy have on his head? That helmet is badass looking. He's got like a Halo helmet, doesn't he? I don't know. Either way, we're out of time. My name is Splattercat. I will see you all in the next episode of Rimworld. Things are going to escalate. They're going to get worse. I promise. And we will be here for the entire journey. I will hold your hand, man. All right? Bye. I'll see you next time.